name's Chad, and this is my co-host Bryce. Here, Bryce, say hello to everyone. Bryce, what are you doing? Bryce, get off of me! Oh, Bryce, get down right now! Get down! He's safe, just get down off. No, we're no longer in danger! You're going to be in danger if you don't stay off. Yeesh, now, Bryce, what is going on?
Well, you see, I was out for a walk, but then we should do the definition.
But Bryce, wait a minute. After the definition of the virtue, please. Okay. Guys, would you like to start a drum roll on your legs with me?
No! Drum roll. Attract your attention.
Attract who? Never mind. Wait. All right, guys. Let's snap our fingers. Can we snap our
No.
fingers?
Snapping fingers would be even worse than that.
Bryce, for the sake of time, what can we do?
Oh, I know. We can rub our bellies and pat our heads. At the same, yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm serious. Do this, man. Come on.
All right, guys. I guess let's rub our bellies and pat our heads. Okay. On three, we're going to say our definition. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Courage is being brave enough to do what you should do, even when you're afraid. That was good, guys. Great job, everyone. Bryce.
Yeah.
You can stop now. We're done with the definition.
I know, it's just fun.
Bryce, seriously, let's stop. Okay. Now, can you please explain what all this nonsense is about?
Well, I went hiking yesterday, and I came across this fella going the other way in the path, right? And I said, I'm being friendly, I said, hey, what was up the path? Did you see anything? And he said there were some Bear Scouts, like 8 of them.
Okay, and
Did you not hear what I said? Bears! 8 of them! And they had scouts! I had no idea bears were so organized.
Bryce, those weren't actually bears.
Oh, I'm pretty sure one of those Bear Scouts spotted me and followed me right here. So that is why.
Okay, Bryce, how do you know that one of them followed you here?
Okay, well see, before we came out backstage, I heard somebody backstage go, hey, how about those bears today? That means they followed me here. But don't worry. I did come prepared. I want to keep you safe.
Keep me safe?
So I brought my bear bagon.
Yeah?
But sometimes they say that's only for certain bears. So I brought a whistle, because sometimes they say, if you make loud noise, they won't bother you. But that whistle outside, sometimes it's loud enough. So I make sure I have everything.
Just give me that. Holy smokes, Bryce.
We're going. Maybe you're a bear scout.
How about you guys? That sure scared me. Bryce, there are no real bears out there. Where you were hiking, all right? You're the guy that you passed on the trail?
Yeah, the one who saw the bears.
Yeah, he was talking about a group of second graders who just got their bear badge in Cub Scouts.
No real bears.
No real bears.
Second grade boys.
Exactly. Harmless second grade boys.
There are teachers laughing because I don't think they do. I feel the fool.
Well, Bryce, we don't want you to feel like a fool. The next time you're scared, you just need to remember our definition, our virtue. Can everybody say with me again for Bryce to help him out? Courage is being brave enough to do what we should do, even when you're afraid.
You're right, Chad.
Right. Bear can hide in your house.
I told you they were coming.
Bryce, wait! He's talking about the football game today. Oh, guys, I gotta go catch him before he gets to Maple Avenue. You guys check on what's going on in the clubhouse, okay?
I just don't get it, Sam. We're all getting ready for the fall festival, right?
That's right. And I just love this time of year. The pretty colors of the changing leaves, the smells coming from our kitchen at home.
Uh-huh. Folks are all helping out with the preparation charge of the bake sale. I'm helping build the float, DFW's float for the parade this year.
That's right. I'm helping Tyler with the annual Fall Festival project, and Zeke volunteered to decorate this whole clubhouse inside and out.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm getting at. I think Zeke's got his seasons mixed up a bit.
What makes you say that?
Hi, everybody.
Oh, just a hunch.
Hi, Zeke. How's the decorating going?
Couldn't be better. As a matter of fact, I'm getting ready to plug everything in and fire these babies up.
Now hold on a second there, son. Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah?
Okay, first question. You do know that you're dressed like an elf, right?
Yep.
Is this your get up for the Fall Festival costume contest?
An elf costume for the fall festival? Come on, I'm not crazy.
Well, the jury's still out.
Pardon?
Nothing. Then why are you putting up all these Christmas lights in here and outside?
Well, you see, Grandpa Henry, at nighttime I like it better when things are brighter.
Uh-huh.
So to make things brighter outside the clubhouse, I decided to put Christmas decorations up. And I need to hurry and finish before it gets dark outside.
Zeke, it's already dark outside.
Okay, thank you, Sam.
I mean, it's really dark.
We've established the darkness, Sam.
I'm talking pitch black, can't see your hand in front of your face, the deepest part of space, black.
We get it, Sam.
See? Are you afraid of the dark?
Me? I'm afraid of the dark? That's just ridiculous. I scoff at darkness. Yes, I'm afraid of the dark.
Well, before you plug your lights in, I'd like to make sure that you've distributed the power evenly so you don't blow some fuses.
Grandpa Henry, don't you think I already covered that?
No.
Well, I'll just show you. With this 3-pronged plug that I hold in my hand, I shall ignite a lighting extravaganza that hasn't been seen this side of the Tri-County area. I give you Zeke's Holiday Light Spectacular.
Whoa, it's so bright outside.
Do you see?
Whoa, it's so dark outside.
It ain't too bright in here either.
It's dark everywhere.
Now, Zeke, get a grip.
Grandpa Henry, help me find some candles.
Well, there aren't any. You guys come with me and help me with the fuses outside.
I'm not going out there. It's dark. I'm staying in here.
Zeke, I'd like to point out something to you. It's dark in here, too.
The darkness surrounds us. Wait, Grandpa Henry keeps a box of matches in the clubhouse bathroom. I'm going to the light.
Why do you keep a box of matches in the bathroom?
Never mind, let's go get it before the mechanics start to fire.
Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's so good to see so many of you here. You know, this is my favorite part of KidStuf, right? Do you know what this part is called? The Word. And this is the part where we get to dig into the Bible to see what God has to say about this month's virtue. And He has a lot to say about this month's virtue. So let's read that virtue again. Can we? Let's say the courage definition again. Courage is being brave enough to do what you should do, even when you're afraid. Now, I love this virtue And I love this definition, and here's why. That last part, even when you're afraid. See, being brave doesn't necessarily mean that you're not afraid. Sometimes doing the right thing can be really scary. Don't you think? Sometimes doing the right thing can be really scary. In fact, we're going to tell a story today. We're going to talk about someone in the Bible today who's a really
Behold, I'm here, thusly.
Yes, you are.
And who am I, you ask?
No, I didn't, and I think they all know.
I am Reginald Vestigius III, greatest one-man Shakespearean Bible story reenactor, and part-time employee at We Haul Junk. I'm here to entertain you, enlighten you, and move you with my performance thusly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
But I was going to tell them the story of Moses.
Yes, but now I am here. And I shall tell it with such an enthusiasm unknown to mankind that the audience will scarce know you even said it.
Great. You got a script for me?
Does a field mouse eat like this? That's me! There you are. The Bible story that we will be performing today is entitled Moses Goes to Pharaoh's Homeses. And we shall commence with the performance. Thusly!
Okay. Here we go. I'm just gonna take a seat right over here. I have a lot to do. A long time ago, there was a man named Moses.
Hi, Moses.
And even though he grew up in the royal palace of Egypt with Pharaoh, he was not Egyptian.
He's doing the dance.
He was an Israelite. And Pharaoh had enslaved all the other Israelites to do his bidding. Eventually, Moses fled the palace to start a new life as a sheep herder.
Come here, sheep and sheepies. Come here, sheep and sheepies. Argyle. Cashmere. Oh. Get it over. Oh, you're over here. Makes no sense, that line now.
One day, while he was tending to his sheep,
Cashmere, Argyle, where are you? Sheepies, where are you?
Moses stumbled onto something.
Oh, look. Sheep, run away!
What Moses saw was amazing, terrifying, and so mesmerizing, he didn't know what to do. What he saw made him shake with fear while being filled with awe and wonder. Before him was a burning bush. Wow. From the burning bush, the voice of God spoke, and he said, Moses, do not come any closer. I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I have heard my people suffering in Egypt. I will bring them to a good land. I want you to bring them out of Egypt. But Moses did not want to do what God asked. He was afraid. And he tried to convince God he wasn't the right guy for the job. He came up with several excuses, like,
Lord, how would I say? Why are you sending me? I'm not a man.
so God gave his staff the ability to turn into a snake. Then Moses said,
But I am not a good speaker, for I am not proficiently trained in the performing arts as others are. How will I ever speak to Pharaoh?
but God told Moses he would send his brother Aaron with him, for he was a good communicator. So Moses made his way to Egypt to confront Pharaoh. Once he arrived, he found himself before Pharaoh, and just as God had commanded him, he said,
Let my people go.
But Pharaoh had a hard heart and wouldn't let them go, even after Moses turned his staff into a snake. And Aaron used Moses' staff to turn the Nile River into blood.
Did you say blood?
Pharaoh still didn't let God's people go free. So God commanded Moses to warn Pharaoh that he would bring plagues upon Egypt until Pharaoh chose to let his people go.
There's plagues are coming.
But no matter what the plague was,
Frogs. That's disgusting.
Pharaoh wouldn't budge. There were plagues of gnats, flies, livestock disease, boils, hail, locusts, and even pitch black darkness.
Molly!
But Pharaoh would not listen to God. He would not let God's people go until the last plague. A plague that would take the life of the oldest son of every family in Egypt. Only the Israelite family's sons were saved. Once this happened, Pharaoh let the Israelites go. The end.
And see!
Wow, that was really pretty subdued and respectful. I'm really.
Wasn't I amazing?
There it is.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope that you all are not done speaking. I hope you're all moved to tears and laid low by my performance.
Even me.
I have no idea, but I shall exude thusly.
Well, we just covered a whole lot of the book of Exodus there, and there's really a lot to cover in that book. And I think Reginald did a pretty good job of covering the highlights of the things that I wanted to talk to you about today. Because here's the thing, Moses, the guy that you've all heard of, that we know will go on to get those 10 commandments and become one of the best known figures from the Bible, we know that he started off scared and afraid. And even though God sent that burning bush to send him a message, he didn't want to have anything to do with that. He didn't want to do what God asked him because he was scared and he was terrified and he was worried. But eventually he was brave and he did what God asked him to do, even though he didn't really feel like that's what he wanted to do. So the next time you're in a situation where you're scared about what you're supposed to do, but you know that you know what the wise thing to do is, and you're still afraid, I want you to think about Moses and think about what he did and how he was brave even though he was afraid. And he did what needed to be done. Will you all say a prayer with me here? Dear God, we thank you. We thank you that you, knowing you and having you on our lives, can make us brave. We ask you, God, to always be with us, to help us know the wise thing to do, and to do it even if we are afraid. We thank you, God, for loving us. Amen.
Sad believing Missy when you fall to be a sissy without the linen for you. But I could show my prowess, be a lion and a mouse if I only had the nerve.
I forgot Gloria put this candle in the bathroom.
I love the smell of it. What is it?
It's called laboratory lavender. Okay, Zeke, you can come out now.
You can do this, Zeke. We're here with you.
I can do this. Piece of cake. I've got this. No worries here. It's dark again. Dark is bad, light is good.
Hold up, Zeke. Hold on here. Hold on.
Okay, there we go. That was a great test. It went from light to dark to light, and I lived to tell about it. I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good now.
Good. Now let's go outside and fix those fuses. We got to hurry because this candle won't last all night.
Won't last all night. If it goes out while we're outside, we'll be trapped in the darkness. I'm not going out there.
Zeke, you can't let irrational fear stop you from doing things.
Irrational? Irrational means there's no reason for it. Ha!
So, do you have a reason?
No, I'm just scared, okay? I'm sorry about this, you guys. I'm really embarrassed.
Now listen, Zeke. It's okay. You got nothing to be embarrassed about. There's lots of folks who afraid of a lot of things. Like being scared of the dark.
Are you afraid of the dark, Grandpa Henry?
Well, you see, my mama always told me there ain't nothing in the dark that ain't in there in the light. That helped me not be scared.
Your mama was very wise. Sam's right. I shouldn't let my fears help keep me from doing things.
That's right, like going outside to help me fix these fuses before this candle goes out.
Okay, I'll try. But let me hold the candle.
Zeke, that's pretty courageous right there.
And maybe I can help. We don't need to worry about the candle going out. We have this.
Sam, a teeny little Christmas tree ain't gonna help us outside in the dark.
It will if it's battery operated.
It's so beautiful.
Let's go. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are your batteries.
Hello! This is normally the time of the show where I just come out and do something incredibly hilarious. But not today. Earlier, I may have given you the impression that I'm a scaredy cat. that I'm afraid of just random things. Well, that couldn't be further from the truth. So I have decided to come out here and show you that I know the true meaning of courage. Fortunately, I am extensively trained in language universals, phonology, social linguistics, so using syntax and semantics and typology, I'm going to break down the word courage. So, without further ado, let's parse the word. So, the beginning of courage, C-O, as in commanding officer, like in the military, as in, you better have some courage or you're in a world of hurt. Now, if you add the letter U, you have the first 3 letters of the word cougar. And you had better have a lot of courage if you're going to face a cougar. So let's get rid of the C and we'll just put an R down here. Then we have our, as in our house in the middle of the street, our house. Believe me, you have to have tons of courage to sing that silly song, which I really like. All right, let's drop the OU. Sorry, Bobcats. And like a little joke for you guys. And we'll put on, we'll add an A and a G and an E. I'm writing upside down. And you get rage. And if some of you come at me with full rage, then I will need a lot of courage. Lastly, we'll just take off the R, and we have age. And for some of us, it takes a lot of courage just to admit it. That's it. Thanks for parsing the word with me.
Well, electricity's back on everywhere. And Zeke learned something about courage. All is good in the world.
I'm glad that Zeke got over his fear of the dark, but I still don't know why Grandpa Henry has matches in the bathroom.
Oh, let it go already.
Grandpa Henry is right. I did learn something today. It's the same thing that you learned. Let's say it together. Courage is being brave enough to do what you should do.